Monday evening, our normal, regular time. And so I want to thank everybody for joining in. Who is numero uno? Let's see. All right, Rich A. You are number one. Very good. Thanks for joining in. Oh, you know what? I forgot to. Gotta make a note here, guys. So, trying to get merchandise. I was talking to the team on Friday about getting merchandise in here. So, let me get this. So I was talking to the team about getting some hats, shirts, coffee mugs. We want to get some merch, as they say, in our YouTube channel. So we're going to be working on that. And I guess if I mention it on my YouTube channel, maybe it'll get done from behind the scenes. And I'm looking at Christian, who will in turn look at Blakely, right? So that's what we want to do. We want to get us, and look, I've been working on this, no lie, for 2 years. I almost said a bad word. 2 years. I've been after Jamie Miller, Blakely, Christian, to get the merchandise, and for one reason or another, goes this way, goes that way, and I'm like, what the hell, right? So, hopefully this round, we will finally, I guess part of it is, so I'm over here wanting to do the logo. So my logo is over here. So I'm wanting to do the logo on the front of the hat, homes around the villages, around the back, and maybe, I don't know, Monday Night Live or something like that. But, so, let me just say hi to everybody. So Rich A, thank you for being number one today. Gary Winkle, thank you. And who else we got? Hold on, let me go backwards here. Whoops, okay. So Rich, Gary, and Becky. Those are my numero uno people. So you guys kind of jockey for position and who's going to get number one. So, oh, Frank. Forgot to call you, but Frank, after this YouTube live, Monday nights are just bad, or Mondays are just bad. Number one, we're trying to get caught up for the whole weekend, right? And then even when, like I let Blakely off early Friday, so we're playing catch up from Friday, then Saturday, then Sunday, and now today, and then I have my live stream I have to prepare for. So there you go. And not only that, but let me go. So Frank, if it's okay with you, I'm going to put you down here in my notes. Blakely did tell me to call you. So congratulations on getting your home sold. That's cool. So I will call you and talk to you a little bit about that, and then if that's okay, probably wrap up here around 7:30. So I've got you on the list here, okay? Probably need to back this up a little, and we're not going to mess with it. I'm in my office today, so I've got a little bit of a change of and it doesn't look any different for you guys, but it's different. Things are set up in my office here, so wish I could do some kind of a remote. Anyways.
I mean, we could do like a video of it before our stream next time to show them what it looks like.
Yeah. So what was I do? Let's go back. So Becky, Missy, hello, Missy. Thank you for joining in on this evening. You're a little early tonight. That's very nice. Like to see that. Oh, Elaine. I once went to a home show. One table had squishy balls with their name on it. But instead of a ball, it was shaped like as a house. What? Hold up. Am I missing something here?
It's when you were talking about your hats. It's just like a product.
Okie dokie. Ricky P. My man Ricky. Thanks for popping in this evening. And hello, great intro with Jace. Oh.
Remember we have a trailer?
Yeah. It's not it's intro, right?
The YouTube calls it a trailer. It plays before the live stream every time.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I'm a little slow. But before I forget, I have a question about trees. Okay. Go ahead. Hit me up with the tree question. That's what I love. This is what it's all about. It's all about you guys asking me questions so I can answer for you. So, but going back to Elaine, it's a foam rubber house that they gave out. So what kind of practical
I think those are just stress balls. You know, like the things you squeeze with your hands, like or to fidget with, essentially.
Really? So I was just I'm the practical guy, right? That's how I think. Common sense, I think, practicality. So I'm kind of wondering. I've seen those before, and I'm thinking to myself, what do people use these for? Now, hats, shirts, pens.
You can get your children's attention.
I don't know if I can get that on here, but we do have pens. Just like my, it's black and gold, like the colors of my business. So we have done IM Realty pens. That's about as far as it's gotten for merch. So, let's see, what are the rules in the villages about removing trees? I have seen a few listings on your website, thank you, that have trees in the back that I would remove. Probably is not going to happen, Becky. So, you have to go through architectural review, and then the ARC is going to have you hire an arborist to go out and look at that tree to determine if it's healthy or not. If that tree is healthy, nope. And if you were to take it down anyways, they're going to come back, they might fine you, they'll definitely tell you to replant another tree in its place. So for what it's worth, I mean, is it worth the aggravation? I don't know. But what I would suggest is going to districtgov.org. So, for an example, I would go to districtgov.org. See, I'm all about, you know the old saying, you can give somebody a fish and they eat for a day. You teach somebody to fish, they eat forever. You're teaching to fish. So, districtgov.org. There we go. Click on that. And I don't mind answering any of your questions, I really don't. And sometimes I do this for my own sake, right? Let's see here, okay, so I hope. We're gonna go trees. And we're gonna hit enter. Frequently asked questions. Great. So we put trees, we hit enter, and all right, so let's see, getting around, parks, recreation, golf, what would I do? Resident services, district property management is where I probably would go. District property construction, new construction, renovation, repairs, facilities, help infrastructure. Landscape, ooh, there you go. Tree maintenance. Voila. All right, so the Landscape Division is responsible for upholding and preserving our community's aesthetics per the intended design. The Landscape Division monitors and manages the landscape management contractors to ensure maintenance is performed in an efficient manner, timely, cost-effective manner that meets or exceeds the contract specifications. Here's a biggie, Florida-friendly landscape. I have seen some people let their yards flourish with Florida-friendly landscaping, and it doesn't look so great. But well, this was all about the trees, right? But there's nothing to click. Helpful hints. So that doesn't do you any good. I don't know. I mean, you would think holiday decoration policy, that might be useful, infrastructure. See, there's recreation map. I don't know, there's things you can click on, but they're not cooperating with me per se, but you know, find my district, residential districts, commercial districts. I don't know if they have different rules, but I know, find my district, residential districts. Because deed restrictions is definitely where you would find it. Let's do that. deed restrictions. We'll see if that pops up for us. Community standards. This is probably where we would find that. Definitely. Checking to see. Overview, landscaping, aesthetics of the villages, architecture review. See, didn't I tell you, you have to put anything you want to do on the outside of your house through architecture review. That's first and foremost. You can get a full copy by clicking here, going to deed compliance for your district. Architecture review committees tells you a little bit about that. Deed compliance, internal complaints, external. See, people can even complain. Your neighbors might do a reported deed violation. They might be reporting you. You have to be careful. So, courtyard villa paint chart, architecture review application, lawn ornaments and yard art. Interesting. But anyways, what I told you are the facts about trying to take out any trees. If we were to go to what we were talking about, getting a copy of the deed restrictions, there we go. It would definitely tell you. You just go through here, select your district or your county, and then I don't know. We're just gonna pull one up. Whoa, 12. That's different. See, there's your deed restrictions. Then you can probably go through here. See, it's only 8 pages. That's not bad. No building except for no signs, aerial, no arbors, trellises, gazebos, pergolas, awnings, fence barrier, maybe, or wall structure of any kind. So you got to get prior written consent. What are you doing?
I'm just going to silence it for now.
Huh?
So it doesn't keep going off?
No.
Okay.
We're good. Thank you. Developer reserves the right to enter upon a home site at all reasonable times. So you might find them over there after you cut your tree down. They're hanging out in your yard. No clothes, no wall air conditioners, easements, right-of-ways, services, monthly contractual irrigation use, solid waste disposal, enforcement. Is that it? So it must be back up here. But, yeah. All right, well, I am going to refer you to these deed restrictions because this is about building stuff here. Subdivisions, owner recognizes lakes, ponds, Marsh areas, well, here we go. Owners shall keep their home sites neat and clean and grass cut, irrigated edge at all times. The home site owner shall have the obligation to mow and maintain the unpaved area between the roadways. Person owning home sites adjacent to land use shall have the obligation to mow their home site and that. Water feature easements. Let's see, the owners of home sites subject to a water feature landscaping easement. That's a retention pond. And owners of home sites subject to a special easement for landscaping shall perpetually maintain the easement area and will not remove or destroy any landscaping or fencing thereon originally installed by the developer without the developer's advance written approval, and will promptly replace any dead foliage located therein. This is it, 2-2.12. I would suggest you read up on that. Okay, because it's going to be right in there. All right, before I get way too far behind, let me go back to my peeps. You are my peeps. Let's see. Hello, Tammy, Glenn. Thank you for joining in. So let's see. Oh, let me bring myself back around to you guys. So here we go. All right. Let's go back here. Some people like to keep them on their desks. Gotcha. Okay. We're all good. We're talking about those foam little houses that you can get with their name. What are the rules in the villages about removing trees? We talked about that. Answer me this. Why are all the homes I see in Florida have textured walls? Because you don't want to see a plain old concrete block home? And most of the homes are block and stucco in Florida, and then that's what you do over block and stucco, you texture the wall. Now, if it was a framed home, even a block and stucco home, you can put what they call furring strips and then put your hardy board. But I don't know, it's just usually easier and cheaper for a stucco guy to come in and just stucco on the side of that house and then paint it and away you go. So that is what I would say is why. So there you go, Glenn. That's what Florida's used to. Did you see the article about the villages selling Citizens Bank? Some people think this will lower prices as houses will not appraise as high without the villages financing. Any thoughts? So, great question, Peter. As many of you know, and I guess some of you don't know, now, that's a great question because I'm sitting here thinking to myself that I hadn't thought about. My wife works for Citizens First Bank, so I knew it right when it happened. But Citizens First Bank and Citizens First, well, it used to be called Citizens First Wholesale Mortgage. It's no longer called that. It's called Citizens First Mortgage Company or something like that. I think they dropped the wholesale. Maybe they thought it cheapened it. I don't know. But I'm wondering if the finance company, let me see if I can get a little insight on that. Hold that thought, please. let's see. Well, actually, she's probably out there watching me. Let's see, voila. We'll see if she answers that little question. See what she says about that. She might not know, you know, because she is part of the bank, but not the mortgage company. Okay, let's see. So, did you see this? Yeah, so that's what we were talking about. Now, let me answer that question. Did you see the article about the villages selling Citizens Bank? Some people think this will lower prices, as houses will not appraise as high without the villages. Nah. No, I would say probably, maybe 40% are mortgaged by Citizens First Wholesale Mortgage. I mean, it just comes out. I can't help it. But maybe 40%, maybe less than that, maybe 30%. Because you have Rocket Mortgage, you have local banks, you have corporate banks. There's a lot of places you can go. I don't really see that anything like that lowering the prices of homes in the villages. If I want to remove it, building a big bird cage. Well, they just might let you do that. You'll have to contact the ARC. So Tammy's in the house. Thank you, Tammy, for joining. I'm kind of got my computers over here behind me. So that is a good question. That's a good possibility. I think that's probably about the best. That's probably about the best chance you'll have to be able to remove a tree, as if it's in the way of something like that. The trees that I've seen appear to be ones that were planted after the owner bought the home. But yes, and it was approved by the ARC, and I don't know. That's, I hate to say I don't know, but the Architectural Review Committee is likely to do anything. I do know that you submit your application and it goes in front of the board. So all applications go in front of the board, and I think there's 3 people on the board once a month. So it might be that oh, it is. All right, so the mortgage department is now part of the bank. It used to be separate, but now it's part of it. So I guess that's kind of, going to go by the way of being taken over by Seacoast Bank. Yeah. There's Renee. Hello, Renee. Thanks for joining. That's why you'll be my realtor likely to out buy a remodel project. So that's what we'll have to do is we'll have to go. And you know what? If they turned us down, then we actually have the ability. Oh, you know what? Christian, hand me that floor plan that I drew up. So here's what you kind of have to do. You have to have, is that both of them or just one of them?
That's just one.
I need the other one too. So I had a project that I had to, this is just, there it is. Thank you. So this is not in the villages, okay, but just kind of wanted you to see what I do. So something like this would need to be submitted to the Architecture Review Committee. So I put my drafting experiences. I did tell you I was a draftsman too, didn't I? But just so you can see the reason I did this, whoops, where is it? First, because I put this right over it and it allowed me, I don't know if y'all can see that, it allowed me to be able to determine, if you look faintly in the background, how this was a covered porch and we were going to attach this to the roof. And so I had to take all the measurements of the house first, and then I had to, so it actually went, yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to get lost in that, but that's what we'd have to do for you. We'd have to do some drafting, measuring. Wouldn't have to do a survey because we could probably get a site plan from the county and draw it up on the site plan. Oh, actually, I'm gonna give you a little example too, because what I'm doing for a golf cart garage project, let me show you. Let's see. Here's my Google Drive. And we're doing a renovation. Well, this is not a renovation, it's actually an addition. Go back. All right, now. You know, just when you think things will be quick and easy. I'll show you what I had to do with the ARC. And you're right, Becky, no one's going to really do this for you. Nobody else will really do it for you. Here's my new garage addition. Let's see if my pictures are in here. I actually had this one drawn up by a real architect. Because why? We wanted him to sorry about the lag here. We wanted him to seal it, put his seal on it. Where was that? Oh. I know I had, where I had all the pictures, and I had the drone, so my drone helped me do that as well. Yeah, So there you go. So here's my application that I put into the ARC. Told them we want to construct a two-car garage next to the existing. Then I flew the drone to show them where we wanted to put this garage. It's on this home over here. So we're going to put this garage right behind the air conditioner, all the way over to here and up and across. And then I did it this way too. And then here's we drew it on the side of the existing house. So that's kind of, you know, a little bit of my experience of what we're looking at when we're having to do stuff like that, Becky. But, you know, we'd go ahead and we'd look at the deed restrictions because we're going to have to argue our point about getting rid of that tree. So, but, you know, I walk right in and talk to them and really try to get it from the horse's mouth of what we can and cannot do. Are the deed restrictions the same throughout the villages, or do they vary? You know, they're pretty much the same. They've really tried to make all those deed restrictions consistent now. And they've even changed some of them. And for instance, some people, it was like who had villas, those villa walls were painted by the district in some of the older villas. But now all the newer ones, they put that on the homeowner. I think we even kind of skimmed across it when we're looking at the deed restrictions on here about how you have to keep up your villa wall. So yeah, they're pretty consistent. They don't vary much anymore, even in the historic district where the mobile homes are. So there you go. Yep, lots to read about. There's Racer Girl, master negotiator. Yeah, we got her a pretty good deal, I think, for sure. All right, so Glenn is sorry I meant the inside walls of the house. Oh, interior wall. Oh, textured walls. Wow. So, Glenn, most of the homes in Florida have what's called orange peel. Now, why is it textured? It's textured because a lot of the drywall guys and drywall finishing guys don't have the experience and it takes a lot more time and effort and experience to get those walls nice and smooth because you have to tape them. When you have two pieces of drywall together, you have to tape them, and then you have to skim coat them and sand them down. I mean, it takes a lot. Instead of just coming along with this sprayer and just spray all the walls with what's called, like I said, orange peel. Or they do have a real heavy spray called knockdown. Like a lot of the ceilings, some of the houses will even have knockdown where they spray it. Because it's a lot more forgiving. And it's a lot easier just to spray it rather than trying to get those seams perfect where you don't see seams anymore. And that's the whole idea behind it. All right, there's my man Jace Gallagher in the house. And I know Jace will be coming down pretty soon again, so you might miss us, but we miss you too. So come on back. I think you're going to be here for a month or two next time, right? That'd be cool. All right, Pat and Jane signing out from on top of the world. See you Thursday. Oh, hey, you guys are over there? Oh, man. I don't think I remember that. So anyways, I could have stopped in. I guess, do I have you on my calendar?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, let me say thank you. There we go. So let's see. Jace, when you coming down, buddy? I know it's pretty soon. We all can't wait to see you. Here's the deal, too, which I kind of lost track of. Oh, I don't even know if I should even say anything. I am, because he'll probably forget between now and the time he gets back on his recreation trip anyway. So Jason and I were going to sneak over to Skip Smith's place. By the way, Jason, did you get that RV fixed? He had a little bit of a boo-boo on that RV. We were going to pull up in the front of his house and unload and come out and see Skip. But we had a little bit of a problem there. So I had to go last week and see Mr. Smith myself for about a half hour. Can offers be contingent upon ARC? Absolutely, they can. I'm good. Okay, so, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm up to it. There have been articles about villagers wanting alternative roofing materials. As a contractor, what are your thoughts on the roofing and metal roofing? Are they better than asphalt shingles? So there's different thicknesses of metal roofing, and even some metal roofing has a paint coating already on it, like a ceramic coating already on it. So my suggestion to you is there are some metal roofs. There's I don't know. There's like a handful of homes in the villages. So if you wanted a metal roof, we would definitely have to go and argue the fact that, hey, what's good for one is good for the other. And so I know where these metal roofs are. Actually, here's a little peek. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Why don't we do this? Just to kind of show you where this one is. Here's what we do for our update on the market. Dang, 626 matches. That's awesome, man. So inventory's going down. But as it goes down, I'm just going to pull one just for the map. And then for the map, we're going to go over to the village of Bridgeport at Lake Sumter. And we're going to go down Buena Vista Boulevard. The Bridgeport at Lake Sumter here is, let me look, you come in here, go over here. Oh, dang, I didn't know you could do that by golf cart. Oh, you have to because there's the golf course. All right, check this out. These are all asphalt shingle roofs, and I know that, let me go back up again. Not on Belize. I'm wondering if they got rid of that, because it was, it was on the golf course. No, on the preserve, golf course preserve. And where is that? Here it is. This is it. This is a metal roof right here on Turnberry Forest. I don't think I can get it any clearer, but that's an all metal roof. And then, yeah, that's it. And then you do have some over here in this area that have partial metal roofs. There's one, I thought it was around here somewhere. Man, this is what happens when you've been here so long. But there are some, let's see, these are villas. There are some over here in this area, because I've sold some homes in here with, and it's kind of hard to distinguish, I think. Like, they'll have like a front entryway or something. Yeah, you won't be able to see them because it's not clear enough, but there are some. Anyways, that's kind of what we're dealing with there. So if metal shingles look like, oh, there are some metal shingles that look like shingles. Hey, there's actually, I've seen some shingles that are solar panels. So I thought that would be cool. I mean, if I was ever going to do solar panels, that would be the thing for me, is, I'm trying to get back to where I was. Oh, let's see, I'm good with that. I'm up to it, Becky. My dogs are being kitchen stalkers. Oh my gosh, you just pulled bacon out of the oven. You know how I cook bacon? I cook bacon on my grill outside. Now, not right on the grill, but in a pan. I line that pan with tin foil and put those strips of bacon. It comes out perfect. Nice, perfect strips. And as much as I love bacon, I don't want to smell the whole house up with bacon. So, yeah, you just drive your dogs crazy. So that's how it, I mean, like I just pointed out, metal roofs have always been allowed. All right, Frank, I will call you afterwards, buddy, okay? Hope I didn't say that too late. Yeah, man, putting it in the shop down there at Lazy Days next week. Oh, okay, so Jace, you're coming down next week? Yeah. Oh, yay, man. Patty and Jamie will be ecstatic when Karen and Lexi come, because we love them so much, for real. So I can't wait to see. It's been a while. It's been a minute since we saw Karen and Lexi. But, yep, we're excited to have them come down. We're going to take y'all out. Anyways, yes, and they are getting even better. Yes, absolutely. See, you guys are all saying, I saw where the villages may allow metal roofs, but I'm telling you guys, I just showed you one. It's a premier home. The whole house was metal. So I don't know how they got, if they weren't allowed, I don't know how they got away with it. I would definitely have to check the deed restrictions again where we were, but I could probably take up a whole nother 15 minutes trying to do that. But if anybody out there is really looking for metal roofs, like I said, I already know where there are some, and where there's one house that has the whole house completely done. So I would think maybe they fought to do it. Actually, now that I think about it, let's see. Where were we? Were we here? No, here? Map. So yeah, we're going, sneaking across real quick over here. Turnberry and this one, I think I can pull up information on it. Built in '05, last sold in 2018. The listing. Let's see, can I see that metal? See? There it is. A metal roof. I told you the whole thing. I don't know if they have any drone videos. This isn't for sale, you guys, so I'm just kind of throwing it real quick through there, but I don't know if you can tell, but that whole house is a metal roof. And that's back to, yeah, you can see the lines in there. Anyways, back to y'all. The only house that survived has a metal roof. Wow. So there are metal accent, but I just showed you one. The whole house was back in front. The whole house was a metal roof. So how they got away with that, I mean, it's been, now Sumter County used to have where you can go right to the property appraisers or the building department and look up all the building permits. Then you can't do that. Now you have to put a request in, which drives me crazy. I like instant gratification, right? And they took that away from us. Okay, so Gary wants extra crispy bacon. I'm not getting a new grill until we move. I don't plan on bringing much with us. So, yeah. BLT, oh man, you're making me hungry now. Okay, we gotta go. I'll hang out a little while. Yeah, I know. All right. So Tom and Lauren, I was talking to Tom last week. I'm like, hey, I never see you. What they do is they watch me from their big screen television on that huge wall that we renovated their home with. And it's hard for them to do any kind of texting or chatting in our chat messages. So anyways, it's good to see you guys. Hope you're enjoying your evening. Might need to come over for a little bit of that shot of that bourbon that you're always graciously offering me. You guys are wonderful.
Do you want to ask the audience about Mondays versus Tuesdays?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it down here.
Cool.
All right, so Christian just reminded me that we want to ask everybody now at this point in time, how many people are on, Christian? 37? Huh?
I see 34 right now.
34 viewers. All right, well, most of my regulars. So, I was on Skip Smith's last week, and he kind of, let's say he just reminded me that he releases a video every Monday night. And I think Jerry and Linda might do something as well on Mondays. And so I don't want to conflict with either one of them. So I'm going to ask all of y'all, this is a little survey, if you want to move to Tuesday, because I don't think anybody else out there has anything going on Tuesdays. And doesn't say Monday Night Live up here. It just says Homes Around the Villages with Ira Miller live. So, let me know what you think about moving to Tuesday night, same time, if you want to do that. If not, we don't have to move. I'm just trying to be a little courteous to my fellow YouTubers, okay? So anyways, I just threw that out there. So Tom and Lauren, thank you again. Let's see, when I do, okay. Jerry and Linda's are Monday morning, right? Mailbag Monday, I know that. So I didn't know. So Renee says, that's exactly what I told him, Renee. I said, hey, that video, you released that your video, but it's not live. They can always read that video after my Monday Night Live show. So that's I just thought I'd ask the question, but you are correct. I know it's Mailbag Monday. I just didn't know if you guys were fatigued, possibly from all these YouTube channels. So if you're watching Jerry and Linda Monday morning, Skip has a video that he releases Monday evening. Whether I conflict with any of those, whether there's YouTube channel fatigue on Monday by being on with Jerry and Linda, and then Skip's video after that. So I'm just trying to do a little survey out there, see what y'all think about that. I'm good either way. Because we've been doing this, going on 2 years? I know a year and a half anyways. So, yes, so that's what we talked about. I knew about Mailbag Monday. So Becky said Tuesdays are great with me. Just bought an Ocala, and I'm finding out homeowners insurance by major companies might be an issue. Any suggestions? Yes. You know what my suggestion is? There's my suggestion. Those people are wonderful. Everybody I have referred to them, and I get nothing for referring people to kin. I used to refer them to the Villages Insurance. You could try the Villages Insurance too. They're pretty competitive, but I know I saved $7,000 a year moving to kin insurance. Tell them I sent you. Ira Miller with Homes Around the Villages YouTube channel. KIN. All right? That would be my recommendation. Ricky P likes Mondays. All right, Tuesday's great for us. Okay, I don't think there's a conflict. All right, Brian doesn't think there. Like I said, I'm only asking because, yes, I'm wondering if there was a conflict with Skip's video that he puts out there at 6 o'clock every Monday, and YouTube fatigue, watching, because I've seen Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday. Honestly, I don't know how long it goes for, though. So I don't know if you're like, oh man, I watched Jerry and Linda this morning, now Skip's got a video. Do I go on Ira's Homes Around the Villages live? So seems like the consensus is either way, it's fine. And if fine, I'm going to keep it where it's at. Because Mr. Townsend over here, coming in off the weekend of Saturday and Sunday, he gets to come in at noon on Monday. Now, how good is that?
Not today.
Not today. Oh, no. We had a lot of catching up to do, so thank you for coming in early, Christian. So we got a lot accomplished, I think. All right. So Becky says, get an independent agent. And there you go, Ken. They are independent agents. Jerry and Linda, Monday is a pre-recorded video early in the morning. Skip only does live on Wednesdays, 12 to 2, yes. Because I was there last week, so Monday evening sounds good for yours. Thank you. State Farm so far is the only major insurance company I've found. Oh, that does? I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with Ken. This area of Florida anyways, I mean, it's been 20 years, really. I think it's 21 now this year. Back in 2004, we had all these hurricanes come right through this area, 3 of them, back to back to back. Gene, Francis, and Charlie, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But it's been 20 years since really we've had any kind of a major storm event in this area. And when we did, we had a lot of downed trees, no flooding. No flooding whatsoever. So my number one suggestion to you is when you get homeowners insurance, get a wind damage rider on your policy. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if a tree limb or a flying object of whatever comes flying through your window during a hurricane, and all those winds and all the rain and everything else associated with it floods your house because you had an object come through it, they're not going to, and you said, oh, I got flood insurance, I'm in good shape. No, that was caused by wind damage, by an airborne object going through your window. Make sure you have wind damage on your insurance policies. So if a flying object comes through your window and then there's, the winds and the rain from the hurricane are pounding your house, they're not going to pay for that if you don't have wind damage on there. So be careful. These insurance companies like to be sneaky. So we don't need to be subject to that sneakiness. All insurance companies have sinkhole coverage. However, they don't have partial sinkhole damage coverage. So if you happen to have any kind of soil movement or settling, let's say just in one corner of your house, they're not going to pay for that either. So make sure you ask those questions. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there you go, Drew. Look into it, buddy. Even if you are not in a floodplain, I highly recommend getting good insurance. Anyways, There's Becky. She's our insurance expert. If you are a contractor in the villages, do you have to be approved by the developer? No. Plain and simple. I'm a contractor. I'm in the villages. And I'm doing this golf cart garage I just showed you. So I don't have to be approved by the developer. Now, that contractor has to be approved, have to be, have his comp card with the building department to prove that they have an updated contractor's license and insurance. So they have to have a comp card. So if you heard that they have to be approved in the villages, that might be what you have heard, that they have to be approved by the building department with a comp card, competency card is what comp stands for. All right, so, all right, let me go to, let's see, what we kind of alluded to earlier, which was, first, let me go through. All right, you guys, look. I've got a special, see where it says my incomplete listings up here? This is a home that is getting ready to come on the market. Please. I've got to go here. There we go. So incomplete. We're getting ready to put this on the market. So you guys, let me do this. Where am I? Okay, I got to go here and here and here. Okay, so you are the very first to see this home. Now, this is an awesome home. You're probably 5 minutes from Eastport. It's on the east side of the turnpike, where Eastport is on the west side. But you just go over Bexley Trail, and this home is a minute from Bexley Trail. And where Bexley Trail and Megason are, which is where this home is, you have Ezel, let me show you have Ezel Rec Center. Here, check this out. So we just did our pictures of this home. This home is, here's Bexley. So you go out of here on the Megason. Here is Sawgrass Grove. Here's Ezel Rec Center, and here's all these recreational activities over here. Go across Bexley Trail. Let me go out a little bit. Over the Florida Turnpike. You might ask, can you hear the turnpike from here? I really do not, honestly, hear the turnpike. I didn't even know it was this close to the turnpike. Because you have all these homes that kind of block, and you have a long distance. But you go Bexley over to Central Parkway, and let's see, I'm trying to get my bearings here. Is it on Central or is it on Bexley? It's on, no. Oh gosh. Here's Bexley. Anyways, you can see how close it is. I would say, oh, okay, I know where that is. And over here is, in this area, Yeah, right here is where, these are obviously old pictures, but this is where Eastport is. This whole area right here is Eastport. So this is how close that is. And then, like I said, Sawgrass Grove, a great location, right? Great location. You got your little putting course over here, Ezel Rec Center, sports pool, entertainment over here, restaurants, you know. So if you don't want to go to the square every night and you just want to do a little something, something, Bexley is at the corner of, Eastport is at the corner of Central Parkway and Bexley. Again, I'm just giving you a little sneak peek. I don't have any inside pictures just yet, okay? This is 1,869 square feet living area, built in 2021. You can see actual days on market, it's not even in there, okay? We just put brand new, I went with him and helped him pick it out, brand new quartz in the bathrooms, in the laundry room, in the kitchen, matches perfectly with the backsplash, with the cabinets. So I only have outside pictures to show you. Here's the beautiful thing of this home. That backyard is huge. Okay, so anybody who wants space between them and their neighbor, anybody who wants to put a pool in there, look at all that room you have for this home. It's a huge amount of room. So that's what's so special about this home. So anybody that might be out there looking to get, it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, indigo floor plan. Anybody who's looking to get the jump on anybody else, this is like a little pergola style entryway. Again, here's our floor plan. Our map. I don't know if you can see that little pergola style entry, so it's pretty cool. All right, and it does show you how big the backyard is too. So these all have pretty large back. This one, I'd rather have this home than this home. That's a tight area. Here you can have as much as you want. This one doesn't even show the pool that it has on there now, as we showed you there. All right, so that is up and coming. Probably we have a staging person coming, and the homeowner wants to wait to do pictures until the staging person comes through there. So they don't want to do inside pictures just yet, but it's beautiful. The guy literally cleaned every grout line in that house himself by hand. That place looks brand new in there. It's crazy. All right, here are my other listings, my active listings. So I think it was Peter who said last week, hey, thanks for showing us your other listings. So this one, Spruce Creek South, for those of you who are not really sold so much on the villages and are looking for a place close to the villages, well, let me show you how close this is to the villages, this home. It's on a golf course for $289. On the golf course for $289. Here's the villages right here. So you could literally, there's a little back entrance over here to the shopping center back here. You can get to, you can get through here. Where is it? Yeah, must be. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's see. Oh boy. I guess this is, yeah. This is where you get to the shopping center. All this shopping here. But if you go out here, you could take your golf cart. Now, this is Marion County. Marion County says you can take your golf cart and go across here. Then you can go by Stonecrest, Walmart, Aldi's, Lowe's, Belk's. You can literally go on down. Now, you didn't hear this from me, but I have seen people come across here with their golf cart, and now you're in the villages. Because the villages, they used to have, well, they still do. See this little ghostly looking thing in here? They have a gate. The villages literally put up a gate. So no outside people can come and get into the villages and go across the golf cart bridge. Whoops. The golf cart bridge. So, but I have seen them come across at this intersection of Buenos Aires. They will come across, they'll come out of here, whoops, down here. They'll come out of Spruce Creek South. This is where my listing is. I have another one over here too. But you can go across here, go down through Walmart, keep going. Oh, BJ's is over here now. They have a huge BJ's is here. So Lowe's, Belk's, BJ's, where you can go shopping, and then you can go right across here by golf cart and zip into the shopping center, and away you go. You can go down here and get over to Spanish Springs. So this is Spanish Springs. Anyways, real quick, awesome home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. How many square feet? 1,652 square feet on the golf course. Tile floors, vaulted ceilings, split floor plan. You have guest bedrooms over here, and you have your master over on this side. There's the master bedroom in here. You have a great, nice kitchen, nice breakfast nook area. This is an enclosed lanai, so it might even be more than 1,652 square feet. Now stay with me. I don't want you all going anywhere because I have a special surprise after this. All right, that's $289. You're probably going to spend $200,000 more if it was in the villages. I mean, if it's on the golf course, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, vaulted ceiling, 1,652 square feet living area, I would dare say you'd spend about $489,000, or pretty close to it. This home here on Willow Grove, this is a diamond in the rough right now, but we're putting a brand new roof on this home. And we're putting brand new LVP flooring. Now, structurally, if you have to know your models, you have to know your different upgrades that you can do to your home. I have since trimmed up that tree myself, so that tree has been nicely trimmed. Christian, we need to get a new picture for the front of this. And I have a new picture. Remind me to send it to you. So this tree's been nice and trimmed up. You see this carpet in here? That's going away. That's going to be LVP. This is a gardenia, by the way. So gardenias have an upgraded front entrance, and they have the ability to stretch the lanai. This one has a stretched lanai. I believe it has pocket sliders even. So, breakfast nook. Dining room, like I said, that carpet is out of here. And if you hurry, and you like this, it's like $549, I think, on the golf course. That's crazy. That's on the Arnold Palmer Country Club golf course. So that's looking out over, you see the golf course up here through the sliders. Living room, good job on that picture in the TV, Christian. I love that.
Thank you.
I love it. All right, you guys see this little area right here? You see where my little hand is going? This tells you that there's a 4-foot stretch to the lanai. So this lanai has a lot bigger. So the structural features are great in this home. Built-in workstation in the front guest bedroom. Front guest bedroom, when you see an eyebrow window like that and vaulted ceilings, those are upgrades. Those are structural upgrades when you ordered this home. So, the carpet we're leaving, and the only other thing I think it might lack is just either granite or quartz, and we don't want to put that in there because for $6,000-7,000 you can pick out your own, and then you'll be maxed out on this home. But brand new roof, brand new drip edge. If you hurry, like I can tell you, you can pick out the shingles and you can pick out the flooring. Stamped concrete. This is not cheap for them to come in there and do a stamped concrete driveway. But there's your golf course view in the back. Beautiful magnolia tree with these great big beautiful white magnolia flowers. I love it. And you have plenty of room. If you wanted to put a pool back here, you could put a pool back there. So plenty of space back there. I love it. So hey, priced right, price to sell, $549. We're getting a lot of people looking at this home right now. 1,927 square feet. I guarantee you, once we get the roof on and we get the LVP flooring in there, this thing will be gone. So you don't want to wait. All right. Next. Williams Road. So this is a Grand Ficus, and anybody who knows about Grand Ficus homes, they're 2-bedroom, 2-bath. This home, we actually, now let me just say, this home is better than new. Why is it better than new? No bond, block and stucco, paver driveways. Everything in this house, except the cabinets, has been replaced, and it was done by IM Renovations. Now, I love this front entryway. I love the double doors. You don't really see that in any other models. This home, Christian, I thought we replaced these pictures.
No, the ones you gave me weren't really any better. I tried to edit it to make it better, but they were about the same in quality.
Okay, well, you got to tell me so I can. These pictures just are not doing this justice, and I have to. So here's what we're going to do, Christian. We're going to close the blinds, take the picture, and then do the transposed picture with the blinds open of the outside.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep, that will work.
We got to get that done. Brand new flooring, higher baseboards, brand new painting. This doesn't do it justice. We removed the wall. There was a wall that went right here that closed off this whole kitchen to the living room. And then you would walk in through here. Put beautiful granite. You're going to see the beautiful granite, brand new appliances. Now, this over here used to be the dining room. And this wall was opened. It was completely opened, and we went ahead and put a wall in here, put these pocket doors in here, made this what they call a flex room over in on top of the world in Stone Creek. So I'm calling it a flex room over here in the Villages, okay? So you have your master here in the back and your guest bedroom in the front, and then your flex room, which we're calling a bedroom. You could put a bedroom in there if you want. Here's the kitchen. So we put a pony bar up here where you can put some bar stools. And let me see if we can't get the view of this. We put all new baseboard in here. One flooring in the entire home. I know, been working with people for years and years and years. Really dislike multiple different flooring in the kitchen, in the bathroom, in the living room, in the bedrooms. No, one flooring throughout the entire home. Here's this huge ranch farm sink. Brand new faucets. This doesn't do it justice. We put wainscoting on the back side of this. These are high-end LG appliances. This is one of those refrigerators where you tap here, and then it's a window you can see right through into the refrigerator to see what you're looking for. We painted out here and in the garage, so the patio back here is a painted patio along with the garage as well. Brand new enclosure for the master shower. This is the master bedroom. Again, matching granite. New lighting fixtures up here. New plumbing fixtures. This is a huge, long vanity top. This walk-in closet. See, you have a separate area for your shower and your toilet, and then you have your vanity area back here. So one person can be getting ready out here, another person can be taking a shower. There's that huge walk-in closet. This is the second guest bedroom, or this is the second bedroom in the house with a bay window in it, and a walk-in closet. So this is, that room is huge. Here's your washer and dryer hookup with cabinets. So there you go for that home on Williams Road, completely redone, no bond. Oh, and the blinds are brand new as well. All right, Stone Creek. This is out by on top of the world. I think Greg just mentioned that he moved to Ocala. Or was it Glenn? Or I think it was Greg. But anyways, Stone Creek, $294. This is a great price for this 1,736 square feet living area. This too has a very large backyard, and if you want to put a pool in, you could easily see how spacious that backyard is. That's awesome. You can put a pool in there and still have plenty of space between you and your neighbors. So the front lawn, they put stone, low maintenance landscaping. So it's only the side yard and the side and the back of the yard. It's empty right now. There's no furniture in there. It does have granite, stainless steel appliances, cherry cabinets, 2-car garage. This is what your granite looks like. Very pretty granite. Last week somebody said they hated the flooring. Okay, well, we could always give you a flooring allowance to replace this floor. And I've already talked to the homeowner about it. Okay, there's that big, huge backyard and a nice shot of the front yard. Next, we have a home in Spruce Creek Golf and Country Club, 249.9. This is your little starter home, okay? 2-car garage. This is just like the Amarillos of yesteryear. Actually, it wasn't an Amarillo. It was called, this one is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And that one was called vaulted ceilings. It was another Texas town with an A name, not Amarillo, but I can't remember what the name of the floor plan is in the Villages, but this is just like it. Does have a enclosed kitchen and vinyl flooring with tile in the kitchen. So not a lot of upgrades, you guys, but I'm going to tell you, if at $249.9, make an offer, you could probably get a pretty good deal on this home. Okay, that's the outside, big patio area. All right, next. This is on top of the world. So this has been totally redone as well. So inside, granite countertops, LVP flooring, stainless steel appliances, all brand new. Very spacious with a little eat-in breakfast nook area there. There is your granite. Granite in the guest bathroom. So you have your same LVP flooring throughout, except in front of the kitchen. And the kitchen is open to the living room area and the dining room area. See that? And we did a little staging for you so you can kind of get an idea of how this home would lay out. This is your front entryway here. It's like we're standing in the kitchen looking out. Dining room area is here, living room area there.
Gary asked if you were talking about an Austin model.
No. No. Austins have a 1.5-car garage. This one is a 2-car garage. Okay, this is the enclosed lanai, but they did add on to the enclosed lanai 2-car garage. So there's where they added on to the lanai, the enclosed lanai. So this is the enclosed porch area. Okay. Next is, let's see. All right, back to Spruce Creek South. This is a nice little starter home in itself. This is a huge 2-car garage. And this too is kind of like the Amarillo of the villages.
Oh, I found a list of names, maybe.
Let's see. The Abilene. Thank you very much. Let me see. No, is the Abilene? Was the Abilene? Let me see. Yes, the Abilene is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath version of the Amarillo. Abilene, Texas. Enclosed kitchen, carpet. If anybody wants something different, talk to me. We can definitely help you out. Big, huge, that's a king-size bed with a couple of nightstands, and you still have plenty of room inside there. This is the master bathroom. All right, that is, let me see if I have over here. This room is air conditioned. Look at the size of that garage, and then you have a golf cart garage in the back. So this is this is very close to that entrance to that shopping center I told you guys about earlier. Carlisle. Man, I just redid everything in Carlisle, and we just went ahead. Carlisle, that's not Carlisle, it's Carryl, C-A-R-Y-L, Carryl. Called it Carlisle for a long time, and then I realized I was wrong. But it has a built-in, in-ground hot tub. Totally redone this whole house. We painted the entire home. Brand new, okay, we took out, oh, I forgot to tell you in the Grand Ficus too. We removed all the popcorn. Popcorn's gone. That's the first thing we do when we renovate a home. Popcorn, if it has popcorn, it's out of there. This home had all the popcorn taken out and sprayed, knocked down as well. So you have your beautiful floors that match your walls. We did a little staging, virtual staging, so you can kind of see how this home would lay out. Right through this palladium window here. So this is the oleander. The hawthorn, is it the, or is it the other way around? I believe this is the hawthorn. The oleander has a 1-unit system in here, but then they changed it and put this header in here, and then this eyebrow window to make it a palladium window. Double doors leading into the master. This is looking back out. This is the guest area, front entrance. Dining room, kitchen. Again, double doors into the living room, the master bedroom. Here's looking into your formal dining room with coffered ceilings, tray ceilings. Virtual staging. All right, so we just painted all these cabinets. These cabinets now really brighten up this entire home. And you have brand new quartz countertops, farm sink, brand new high-end LG appliances. This door goes out to the wraparound lanai. There's a wraparound lanai that goes out to that in-ground hot tub. But look how great this home looks now that we've painted those cabinets. There's a very special technique on how to do this, and high-end cabinet, special cabinet paint that is used. This too has that refrigerator that has that window in it. So, and now I'm getting ready to put handles on all these cabinets. So I'm gonna have to change these out once I do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and change out all these outlets to white outlets as well. Then that kitchen's really gonna pop. We also, this is all white, same color as the cabinets. We painted the door and all the trim the same color as the cabinets in the kitchen. Even our bathrooms. Now this paint is not white. It's called ghosted. And if you look, it is a grayish tint to match the gray walls and to match the flooring. But there's a gray tint to these cabinets that's called a ghost. The white is called ghosted with Sherwin-Williams. All right, little virtual staging to show you how this bedroom lays out. More painted cabinets, and you have your quartz countertops with the square sinks to give you that real nice modern look. This tub is a jetted tub, so if you don't want to be outside in your hot tub, you can just hang out in your guest bathroom in your jetted tub. Inside laundry room, here's your wraparound lanai, like I told you, and it's enclosed. So here's another home that's better than new because you have tile floors in the lanai. The lanais have had your enclosure, no bond, newer roof. There's your hot tub enclosed in a big bird cage. So there you go. If you want a little more privacy, you put a little tree right there, viburnum, ligustrum tree, and you're done. Good to go. All right, let's see. We have one more here I need to show you. One more. And that's on Greenville Way. So this is a gardenia as well. This gardenia is backed up to a wall, okay? And so being backed up to a wall gives you all kind of privacy. Brick pavers, 2-car garage. This also has that special upgraded front entrance that my other gardenia on the golf course had. That's $120,000 more, but that's because it's on a golf course. Plus the other one had a bigger yard. So you can have all this furniture as well. Granite, white cabinets, very nice tile backsplash, the darker stainless steel appliances. I love that. I have that at my house. So you have a squared off. If anybody knows anything about gardenias, they have kind of a half bay right in here, which kind of shortens up this breakfast nook area. Here we squared it off and put a big eyebrow window in there, and also the front porch stretches all the way across. Enclosed lanai, and then there's your wall right out there. $429, guys. It's getting a brand new roof on it in a few days. Okay, so that brings us to one more thing I just really want to run by you real quick. This is our new YouTube channel. I'm doing this YouTube channel as much for you all as everybody else out there, because for sale by owners is a whole other inventory in itself. I can't tell you how many for sale by owners are on the market in the villages. It tends to be more and more, So we created our own YouTube channel, and so here's what I'll tell you about that. For Sale by Owners Around the Villages is a YouTube channel dedicated to showcasing homes for sale by owners in the vibrant area of the villages, with a focus on providing detailed visual tours. Okay, so this is all about for sale by owners. So if you don't find something that you're looking for with us or with the villages, check out our YouTube channel. We have over 1,000 subscribers now and 31 videos. So you guys are gonna love these videos. Here's an example. Hey everybody, Ira Miller here with For Sale by Owner Around the Villages, and we are in the village of St. Catharines today, here in the Villages. You are going to love the location of this home. Wait till you see the drone video that I've made on this home. Right around the corner from this house is a golf cart path that leads right to Ezel Rec Center and Sawgrass Grove. So the conveniences couldn't be any better. There's also another neighborhood recreation center. One thing I really want to emphasize when you guys are watching any of my videos, okay? If you're looking at any of my videos, please go to this little gear icon right here, and you want to put your playback. See this, the quality right now is at 360p. No, that's horrible. Go up to 4K. Now you're really going to see, you can even see the lines in the gable roof up here. Now you're going to see a much, much better quality video on Homes Around the Villages YouTube channel or For Sale by Owners Around the Villages. Please do that. Please go to your little gear icon. See, now it says 4K. Now you're really going to see a nice high quality. Right in the opposite direction. So look how much better the
location
quality.
for this home. And not only
what
that,
you see me there,
but Eastport's very close as well. You just go right across Bexley, because Bexley's right out in.
Okay, so now two things I really want to emphasize right now. Number one, these people are for sale by owners for a reason, because they don't want to pay a commission to a listing agent. Okay, so we're trying to provide a service to them and a service to you, so to get the exposure. They are willing to pay, I would say at least 90 to 95% of these for sale by owners will pay a commission to a realtor. So if you guys go to my YouTube channel, For Sale by Owners Around the Villages, please, please, please call me to show you more on this home. Because we're going to give you, on For Sale by Owners, we're going to give you the owner's name and the owner's telephone number. But I'm going to mention at the end of these videos, the ones that will pay a commission, I will say, hey, for all you realtors out there, this seller is willing to pay a finder's fee or a realtor's commission. So that's why I ask if you please will call me to be involved with helping you purchase these homes that we've done videos on. Also, one other thing I want to just say is many times on, I'll go back here. On Homes Around the Villages YouTube channel, right? Homes Around the Villages YouTube channel will have, where are we, Christian, with our for sale by owners? All right, we have a special segment on Homes Around the Villages YouTube channel where these are the same videos, but I tell the people, I go, look, since you're willing to pay a commission to a realtor, I'm going to put it on my personal business YouTube channel, Homes Around the Villages, not just for sale by owner around the villages, and we're going to give the exposure to them. And so these for sale by owners are also, like I said, same as for sale by owners, but these are the ones that will pay a commission. Now, do I have 100% of those homes on for sale by owners around the villages, on Homes Around the Villages that are willing to pay a commission? I don't think so. So that's why I suggest you go to for sale by owner around the villages, look at all those homes. Now, there might even be ones where the guy said he's not even willing to pay a commission to a realtor. Even in those cases, if you'll contact me, I'll go up to him, I'll say, look, I have a buyer. Look, would you like to enter into a contract? Or I might even talk to you, write up the contract, and present the offer to him in paper, on paper. Say, here, I have a contract. A lot of agents will go to these people, these for sale by owners, and say, hey, you know, I have a buyer, and trying to get the listing is what they're trying to do. I legitimately want to bring them a contract. Say, here's a contract for the sale of your home. I ask for X amount of dollars for commission. So I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing this as much for you guys as I'm doing it for myself. I don't know how you did that, Christian, but that was pretty cool. To go to for sale by owners under Homes Around the Villages YouTube channel. Okay, there you go. And then we'll go to view your channel. And then bam, we're back.
Hi,
to
my
for sale
name is
by owners
Ira
around the
Miller.
villages,
I am
31,
the developer
and
and
we're doing,
curator of
we
for
are
sale by
making,
owners around the villages.
We're making
I want to thank you so
videos
much for watching this
every
video.
week.
This is just
Every
a little
week we will
introductory
have
video of
one or
what for
two or
sale by
maybe even
owners
3
around the
videos
villages
a
is
week.
all about.
For
This
sale
is
by
a
owners.
YouTube channel
So
to
check
help
them out.
you, the for sale
See
by
if you're in the
owner,
market,
get as much
if there's
exposure
anything on here
for their
you're
home
interested
as
in,
you can.
and then call me.
And so that's why
Okay?
we have come up with
I would
the
greatly
aspect
appreciate
of
that.
this medium
What did I
here
do this
in
weekend?
YouTube. So I hope
Well,
you will go ahead and allow
hanging
us
out
to
on a
come
boat.
over, do a video of your home,
Right.
and put it
While
on our YouTube
everybody
channel. Now, a lot of people ask
was
us,
fishing.
why are you doing this? Why
So,
is it free?
we got
How
us
come,
some-
you know, what do
these
you
are
get out of it? How
kingfish.
come it's not costing me anything?
Okay, so we
Well,
got.
please
there
know that
was,
this is a
5 of
limited
us
time
plus
offer
the captain
right
and the
now.
boat.
We are trying to
Got us
build
some
this
kingfish.
channel up, and we're trying to get
Joey,
as
my
many subscribers
son.
as we can in the very beginning
up.
to make this a successful YouTube channel. And this is why we are doing this. We are kind of like
Grab
any
one,
other
Joe. Grab a tea.
startup app or company who is just getting started.
Had to bring quality up.
A lot of companies
See them
running
teeth?
red.
Grab one,
Or
Joe.
they get
Grab a
into
tea.
the black. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. We are giving our sweat equity to come out there, do a video for you, and it's kind of a win-win situation
Yeah, like that.
for you and for us for right now. Eventually, we will be
There's Joey,
charging to do videos
son.
and put it on our YouTube channel. But for right now,
All right, so let
this
me-
is
let
a
me
free,
end it
no
over here for
obligation
you real
video
quick.
for you, and to give you maximum exposure
Look what he does, he puts
on
his hand up.
YouTube. And actually,
Got blisters.
this YouTube video of yours
Took
will
him
probably go around to a
45
lot of the
minutes
other social media websites.
To reel
So
this thing
lastly,
in.
I want to say
There's his
Another
hands.
really good aspect
He was exhausted.
of this
I don't think I could have
video
done it.
is
I
not
reeled
only
one
to get you
kingfish
exposure,
in.
but it
Took me
also
about
gets
5
you
minutes,
comments.
and I was exhausted
So
after
we
5
really
minutes.
want you to kind of
This
take a
guy
look at some
here,
of the
he's a
other
trooper.
videos that are
He
on
went
our
ahead,
channel
and he
and
was
look at
in
the
there.
comments that some other people are making.
hung in
So
there,
this
so
is valuable information
there you
for
go.
you, the
Let's
for
see
sale
what
by
else we
owner,
have up here.
because there's a lot of
We're
people
doing
out
our
there,
deed
they're giving you their
restrictions, and
honest
then last
opinion
thing
of
we'll
what they
do
think
tonight,
about your home,
we're gonna
what
do
they think
market
about
review.
the price, or any other aspect about your home.
so let's
this
go
is an
back
incredible opportunity for you to be
criteria.
able to get that exposure, get that feedback, get those
626
comments.
matches.
So
That's
please, if
awesome,
you are
you guys.
interested
So the
in
market is going
having us
the
come
right
out
way.
and
The
do a
market's
video
changing.
for you with our
We are
professional
up to over
equipment, and we do it ourselves.
700.
We
I think
give
we
your
got up to about
information for people to
710
contact to
about
purchase your home.
2 or 3
Then give
months
us a
ago.
call.
So
Our
just
telephone
within the
number is
2 or 3 months, this market has gone down to
352-204-9025.
626
We look forward to your call.
matches now, pending.
People still are saying they can hear one of the videos in the background.
I don't know how. Maybe FSBO? No.
Yeah, Becky and Wrestler.
I don't know how, Christian. There's nothing on here. There's nothing there.
Oh, is it on?
Nothing there. That stopped. Well, maybe it's here.
Finally, man.
Said it just ended. Whatever it was.
All right. All right. How many went pending? 62 matches, you guys. 62 homes in the MLS went under contract in the last 7 days, okay? So that's pretty good because let's see what 7 to 14 shows us. 43 happened the week before, okay? Now, remember what I've always told you. The summertime, starting in June, is the best time of the whole year to sell a home in the villages, because that's when all the people up north are selling their homes to all these families who've waited for the school year to be out, and now they're coming down, and here is perfect evidence of exactly what I've been telling you. 62 matches now went under contract last week. If you're in the market for a home, don't wait. Now it's just going to get more and more and more. I promise you. So 62 matches. 14, all we got to do is just what I just did. I'm just checking myself. 62 minus 43. Wait a minute. Yeah. 96. So 96 minus 62. 96 minus, yeah, 62. So that means this shows only 34. Whoops. So I don't know how that works out. If I've said 96 went pending in the last 2 weeks, and then 62 matches out of 96 shows only 34 homes sold the week before, but I don't know how this is. Maybe if I did 7 to 13, maybe? That's 38.
This is 43. Anyways, the market is going up. Let me show you what sold in the last closed. 33 matches. So all these homes that sold within the last week went under contract typically about 30 days ago. So 30 days ago, you see that we were, it was 33 homes that 30 days ago went under contract. Now it's almost twice that. It's up to 62. I'm extremely happy to see that inventory is going down. For me, I guess, for you guys, it's all about supply and demand as home prices go down, as more and more, as inventory goes down, prices are going to start going up. So, Renee, we got you right under the wire, my friend. All right, I've been a little negligent, I think, here in let's see, in my chats. So hopefully you guys, I'm gonna go back to my, the video just ended. Phew, thank you. What the heck? Turn off the background, YouTube. I love that. That's great.
I think it was the FSBO playing in the background.
I don't see how, because I went from FSBO to Homes Around the Village's YouTube channel, and then back to FSBO.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
I don't know how that happened. Sorry guys. Sorry. Let me just go back. All right, so there's the link to the, all right, oh, it's Drew. Sorry, Drew. Yeah, you're the one that was asking about, that you just bought in Ocala. All right, I'm going back, let's see, let me just make sure I covered everybody. Is your hearing good? I think that was a question for Jace about his hearing. Nope, let them move elsewhere. You were here first. Okay. Actually, you know, me and Skip and I probably would argue about who was here first, but I can tell, and I don't even know about his videos, but I go back about 10 years. If I go back to my YouTube channel, I can show you my first videos. I might do that next week. I'll write that down. First videos. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to show my first videos next week. You guys will get a kick out of that, I think. Okay, Peter, your listing segment is a keeper in my opinion. Thanks for doing it again. You are showing places we might not and are on our own. So I guess, Peter, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. That's encouraging for me, and my sellers really appreciate it as well, I'm sure. So that helps a lot. And I think next week I'll start showing, well, you guys will probably have gone to, just thinking, on my YouTube channel. Do I have a segment just for my own listings?
Mm-hmm. They're called the Village's Experts Listings.
On my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Let me go back there real quick.
See what this says? Around the Villages, 25 subscribers. Sneak peek for next week, you guys. Hi, my name's Ira Miller. I am the developer and curator of For Sale by Owners Around the Villages. I want to thank you so much for watching this video.
subscribers.
This is
how
just a
long
little
ago that
introductory
was.
video of what For Sale by Owners Around the Villages is all about. This is a YouTube channel to help you, the For Sale by Owner, get as much exposure for their home
That's
as you
interesting.
can. And so that's why we have come up with the
Oh, this is
aspect of
FSBOs.
this medium
Thought I
here
just changed
in
it.
YouTube.
Oh, view your channel. Okay, here we go. All right, Around the Villages, one video. This was 10 years ago, as you guys can see, this one video on 1692 Viewpoint Lane. This kind of kicked off a lot of...
Hello. Okay, here is the home at 1692.
Oops. So, there you go. 227 views 10 years ago.
You might need to turn the volume down a bit. I guess it might be loud for them.
Look where it is. It's not even halfway. I just turned it off though. So that was one of my first videos 10 years ago. Let me just see. That should tell me exactly.
If you click on the description. Oh, go back up. And then, yeah, click there.
January 29th, 2015. That was even over. That was even over 10 years ago, 10 and a half years ago. I like to see Mr. Smith come up with his video that's over 10 years old.
It says this channel was created in 2008.
No. Let me see a video from 2008.
No, the videos. It just says that's when he's joined.
He joined. Well, he probably joined back. He hasn't even lived here since 2008.
His oldest video is from the square in 2010.
2000. Really?
Mm-hmm. He's videoing people dancing there.
When was it posted?
14 years ago.
2010? Well, I guess Skip beat me to it. I guess he is older than me. He's much older than me. But thank you, Peter. Appreciate that. So yes, the one on Williams Road was on my IM Renovations YouTube channel. Let's see. And so Abilene was the one, Gary. So we did that. I was already described by others. So yeah, you guys, if you would please, if you go to FSBOs Around the Villages, be a subscriber. Thanks, Missy, for checking in. You were early, girlfriend. All right, Wrestler Mania. So I kicked in, yeah, let's see. Becky. Yeah, that's about it, Wrestler. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, it was the intro. That's what it was. It was the intro video to Homes Around the Villages.
that kicks on automatically. Thanks, wrestler. Thank you for the big mystery of solving that big mystery. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, because I have introduction videos, so when I switch from one to the other, that intro video automatically starts. Sorry about that. Yep, write down your questions. I'm writing mine down. All right. Skip's first video is when he graduated high school. He used the hand crank. So building material prices, I see those going down as well because I was in Lowe's today looking at material for that listing on Willow Grove. I told you we were removing the carpet, and I've noticed that some of that LVP flooring was going down. I think I was looking at a 2x4 too a couple of weeks ago. Prices there seem to be going down as well. So yes. Oh, hey, Joe. All right, thank you for joining. Joe, you seem like a new viewer to me, so appreciate it. All right, everybody, we are at the end of the show in our chats. I want to thank each and every one of you for showing up today. Don't forget to so we'll stick with our Monday Night Live. That would seem to be the consensus. And want to tell you all I appreciate you sticking with me, watching through all my inventory. I think next week, I'll go through, I'll highlight some for sale by owners, okay? What do you think about that? We'll see if I can highlight some videos. We need to start doing some shorts, I think, of FSBOs.
Okay.
You know, that would be, I think, really a good thing. That way people don't have to just watch all the way through it. We'll do shorts. So there you go. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for watching this evening. We'll see you next week. You have a great rest of your week and a wonderful weekend next weekend. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And hope you all have a really good, relaxed time on Father's Day and enjoy that. So thank you, Brian. I appreciate your compliments, and wrestler Becky for sure. Thank you, Becky, for hanging in there from beginning to end. Love you. And see you next